Is Culver's the most underrated burger in fast food, or is it just mid? Culver's may not have the fan base of In-N-Out or ButterBurger. They may not be a global phenomenon like McDonald's, but what it lacks in popularity, it might make up for with smash burgers cooked in butter. How have I not had this before? This is Outrageous Foods, where I review food to see if it's worth the money and the calories. If you're looking for food that's actually worth the hype, hit that subscribe button. All right, let's go to Culver's. It's probably worth noting what exactly a Wisconsin ButterBurger is, the real deal. In this video, George Moats, burger scholar, is actually making a Wisconsin ButterBurger. Look, this thing is just meat, bun, and butter. He puts on 2 to 3 tablespoons of Wisconsin butter on that burger. Now, Culver's doesn't do that. They put a little bit of butter on the bun. That's it. If they made a burger like that, that thing would probably soak through the bag. It is fast food after all, so it's not an OG true Wisconsin ButterBurger in that sense, but I'm still pretty excited. All right, so I'm at Culver's. This location got 4.4 stars out of 1,900 reviews on Google Maps. Very promising. However, it's the only location left in Austin, Texas. Quick confession, I have had Culver's once before. It was a location that's now closed. I remember it was juicier than In-N-Out. It was good, just never made it back. Only had it once. Yeah, I'm definitely hyped to try this thing again. I'm hyped for this review. It's promising. However, how is it there's only one location, the 10th largest city in the US? That's troubling. So we'll see. So off I go into Culver's. I've never actually been inside of Culver's before. Last time I just ate at the drive-thru. The vibes in here, the atmosphere, straight out of the 90s Midwest. Loved it. Also the menu. They had freaking pot roast on the menu. I'd come back for that. But most importantly, look at that burger. Damn. It's here. I'm excited. I gotta tell you, when this thing landed, I mean, I was very, very, very excited. I mean, the sear on these patties are outstanding. I make smash burgers. This is really good. What's really odd is this cheese is like not melted at all, which is very strange to me. So amazing looking patties. Oddly enough, the cheese is not melted, but this thing looks fantastic. Now, I will say it is $7.78, so not cheap. Nothing is. That's what everyone's saying. I get it, but this is already like, you know, I'll say it. This definitely looks better than In-N-Out did. I needed 2 hands to pick up this bad boy, and I was so damn happy to try this burger out. It's my vibe. This is outstanding. The beef, by far, is the best tasting beef I've had in fast food, with the only exception of Shake Shack. Now, Shake Shack and Culver's have a similar style of a smash burger, but I'll tell you right out the gate, the patties get a good amount of beef here. It's substantial, more beef than In-N-Out. What's really odd is the cheese is like stone cold also, for whatever it's worth. I ate this burger pretty cold. I really wish I had it right out the gate, and it's still this good. So I will say that even though the cheese is not melted, I didn't really mind it. And I'm not sure how that's possible, because I feel like this thing would only be better if the cheese was actually gooey and melted. Now, the whole thing here is ButterBurger. I don't really taste a gratuitous amount of butter or any butter, but it tastes really good. So maybe the butter's doing its job. Now, I will say that the burger is, I believe, 820 calories. It is $7.78. And one little nitpicky thing, and that's red onion on there, which isn't for everybody. I think red onion can be a little overpowering, but it's not killing this. This is very, very, very enjoyable. It'll be interesting to see how it ranks with everything, though. All right, so it's been a few days and I've had some time to process. Is Culver's worth it? Is it really that underrated? It's certainly overlooked. Look, I think we all know that I enjoyed the heck out of that burger. It tasted great, but is it worth the calories? Is it worth the money? here's something a little extra spicy I'm doing on this episode, and I'm going to carry it on for the future ones as well, maybe even go back to the past ones. We are going to do a scoring system. At 0 to 10, 10 being the highest, a perfect score, I'm going to rate this Culver's burger on taste, on price, and calories. How's that for a little boomerang? So the first category we are going to rank the Culver's Deluxe Burger on is taste. So 0 to 10, 10 being perfect, aka unattainable, right? I'm going to give Culver's an 8.4, and that is pretty darn high. I even debated going a little bit lower, but straight up, I ate that thing stone cold, and it was delicious. Now, why is that not closer to a 9? Because a 9 is realistic in terms of some of the best burgers I'm going to taste. Well, a couple things. One is, if it had like a killer sauce, like an In-N-Out sauce, we might be getting into that 8.8, 8.9 territory. So, could have used a little bit more zip in the sauce department. I don't know if it was because the burger was cold, but I wasn't the hugest fan of the bun. But I'll tell you something. What carried the burger, and what is the point of burgers, is the beef quality. I mean, exceptional. So 8.4 for Culver's on taste. All right, so let's talk price. I'm just gonna be straight up. I gave it a 6.5. Look, that burger was almost $8. Most people are gonna want fries and a drink. It's probably gonna sail past $10 with all that stuff. Everything is expensive, but I feel like that's kind of the going rate, and at least for the money, you're getting something that's actually satisfying. Like when I eat that burger, I feel like it's a really good trade-off of having something of quality. And as someone who makes smash burgers, yeah, like I would be stoked if I made that at home. Let's talk calories. So the Culver's burger was 820 calories. Now, I'll say this, that tracks. As I have been looking around and seeing where these fast food burgers hit in terms of calories, like if you're gonna eat a burger that's gonna be semi-substantial, like actually fill you up, you're gonna get near the 800 calorie mark. 820 is a little high, but the meat's really good. I give it a 6.0. You know, it tracks. It is what it is. At least I can say this. If I eat that burger, I should be full. The beef carries it. So, final score for Culver's, 20.9. It's respectable. I was very, very pleased with it. And you best believe I would totally go back. In fact, I'm just stoked about doing a side-by-side video comparing Culver's to In-N-Out. And I gotta tell you, I will do a Shake Shack video next, because after having that high quality smash, I want to see if Shake Shack is really the top dog. But Culver's is an excellent smash burger. You're gonna pay a little bit of money, it's gonna cost you some calories, but overall it is worth it, and it is certainly underrated and overlooked. I get it. I see the Culver's love now. I get it. It's not perfect, but it's pretty darn good. This is Outrageous Foods. If you dug this video, smash that subscribe button. Let me know in the comments. Are you into Culver? Should I have gotten the cheese curds? Should I try that beef pot roast sandwich? That trips me out. Thanks for watching.